was in the air. Yes, that could have been another wicket. So the catching has been a bit of issue in this first 3 overs. Didn't judge it. Didn't time his jump. Again to that same field. No run. Well, in these T20 games, you need to hang on to your catchers. One let off and the batsman or the team, the batting team, can run away with it. So far it has been good. So we'll head a boundary in Shannon's previous over. He's given away another boundary in this over. But he picked up a wicket in the last delivery. Won't he love to do that in this over again? Straight to that short extra cover fielder. End of the third over. Akbar been put into bat. 11 for 1. Sega Anuj Taran bowled his second, the fourth of this innings. Making the batsman play. Playing it into the covers, looking for the single, but I think the non-striker saying no early. Last thing you want is a run out early morning. Interesting field here. Set. There's a straightish, very short mid-off. So basically in line with the crease. Goes for a quick single. Chance of a run out, but doesn't hit the stumps. Sankalpa off the mark. Slip coming off. Sega 6 for 33, his best. Has picked up 20 wickets in 15 innings. Average pretty decent, 16. Has the knack of pitching that ball in line with the stumps and hitting the pads. Okay, and a quick single into the covers. Fielder doesn't pick it up clean. That's what they need to do. Try and rotate the strike. Going for a wild swing, gets an inside edge. Lucky it didn't run onto the stumps. And it goes into the boundary. Sankalpa gets his first boundary, but not convincingly, but he'll take it. 4 was done. There we see that. So it's one more delivery left. Score has moved on to 17 for 1 in the 4th over. Again driven past the bowler, running down to the boundary. Another boundary, so back-to-back boundaries in this over. Basically to end the over. And a good over. Been spoiled by the 2 boundaries. Then 4 was done. It's 21 for 1. That was the boundary again in that last delivery. Shannon with ball in hand. 2 overs, 1 for 9 so far. Again outside the stump, going for that cut. But Shannon has been very successful. No real pace, but a top edge straight to the wicket keeper. You see that he has tried to hit the cover out of the ball, and he strikes. Chamodda Senivaratna caught Dulaj Karunanayaka ball Shannon Sally for 6. And it's the second wicket down, so it's 21 for 2 in the 5th over. Batsman Pasindu Boteju will be on strike. That's his 363 runs, high score of 67, striking at 103 with 450s to his name. Certainly contender. This was that last wicket. Lots of room. Making the ball, basically tempting the batsman with the slow medium pace bowling. Oh, there we see again some carry to the bowler. Shannon amongst the wickets, striking early. The plan working for NDB. They wanted to bowl first. Boteju off the mark. Playing with soft hands to the fielder in at mid-on. So basically standing on that 30th circle. Fielder right in line with the crease at covers. There's a point and a cover. The cover being pretty close. So maybe waiting for that cut shot. This time full in there and brilliantly taken this time. Shannon strikes for the second time in this over. Pulling that foolish delivery take. The batsman taking it on the full. But the toe of the bat. Just playing it to the mid-on fielder. Came in, had to dive. But a very good catch. And Akbar losing their third wicket. Sankalpa is Vijay Thunga taking that catch. Going for 9. And it's 22 for 3 in the 5th over. So it's Urendran the new batsman. Shannon, excellent figures of 3 for 10 of 2.4 overs. That was that last wicket again. That he was airborne when he took it. Urendran walking to the centre. Still left-handed. So he's got 518 runs, highest score of 92. Strike rate of 96 with 3 half centuries to his name. Shannon with his tail up. With good captaincy, giving him the third over. Struck twice. 2 deliveries left. Taking a long time to get ready. Took some time to come in as well. We got a left hand and right hand combination. Again full. Surendran off the mark with a single. But has been going well for Shannon, bowling it full. But playing in there, and he keeps it, tries to keep it straight so that it's easier for him. Trying to hit those stumps. Again full, driven down. This time no run, dot ball to end a double wicket over. And after 5 overs, it's 23 for 3.
Akbar brothers 23 for 3 after 5 overs. Now the skipper Isru Vijay is into the attack. Urendran is on strike. Just 1 run for him so far. NDB won the toss and they decided to bowl first. Interesting, 1 match for him. Yet to get wickets. One run off the first delivery. Good running. Now Pasidu Boteju. He's on strike. He's on 1 of 3. Almost 15 more overs to go. So they've got to lay a foundation for them. 3 wickets down. Good shot. Nicely punched off the back foot. And that goes for 4. It was short. A bit outside the stump. Now making it a bit to the full length. Isuru Vijayatunga. Full toss this time. A fielding error that leads to another boundary. The second boundary in this over for Pasidu Boteju. Sloppy effort from the fielder. Quick single down to backward point. This is good batting by Pasidu Boteju. Ten runs off this over so far. Now the left-hander, Yurendran, is facing the opposite skipper. This is good cricket all round. They've got enough runs in this over. And finishing it off with a single. Akbar brothers 34 for 3 after 6. Shannon Saleh to continue. 3 wickets for him. Given away just 11 runs. A very good spell from him. Low full toss, edged past the keeper. Saleh bowling right arm medium. They've run for the second. That's another mistake in the field. These are the wickets to fall. First wicket was on the middle stump. No run, says Surendran. It was a good call too. This is how the third wicket fell. It was a very good catch, diving forward. All happening inside these 6 overs. Boundaries, wickets, good catches, fielding mistakes as well. Hits the pad. No chance of LBW. Pitched outside leg. It was going down leg as well. Pulled. There's protection at the boundary. Just 1 run to Yurendran. He moves up to 6. Now Pasindu Boteju hit 2 fours in the previous over. Nicely guided away, but the fielder coming around it at the right time allows just a single. Last ball coming up of a very good spell from Shanun Saleh. A dead ball. It's a brilliant spell by him. 4 overs, 15 runs and 3 wickets. Akbar brothers 38 for 3. Change in the bowling. It's Aditya Veerasinghe. Brought up into the attack. A single to start off his over. So far, this has been good from these 2 batters. They have realized what they've got to do. Aditya Veerasinghe's stats: 8 matches, 12 wickets, best of 4 for 9. Good cricket by Yurendran. He's taking those singles. Not trying to be the boundary hitter in this partnership. He's allowing his partner to take up more strike. Play enemies. Tossed up delivery, targeting the stumps. No run there. Still 2 runs in this over. Now this time, he finds the gap and it goes for 4. Passing to Boteju. Tailing in force. Aditya Veerasinghe bowled 2 dot deliveries previously, but wasn't able to follow up with a good delivery here. Now this is what he's got to do. Stay on those 3 stumps. End of the 8th over. Akbar brothers 44 for 3. Akbar Amarasinghe into the attack. 2 matches so far for him. 1 wicket in his career. Good to have a off-spinning option in your team. Good delivery to start off the over. Flighted up. Was up in the air for a while. But no danger. Fell safe. 1 run to Yurendran. Good delivery, a flatter, a faster one. Not allowing the batter to come to the front foot. Tossed up this time. That's 1 run to long off. Oh, the fielder couldn't collect it cleanly. And the batters went through for another run. That's good running. Good awareness by the batters. Another full toss. Another single. Would he collect it cleanly? Yes, he would. Four runs so far in this over. Last ball coming up. Yurendran on strike. Punch down the ground for a single. This is good batting by Yurendran. 0 risks, but all in singles. Akbar brothers 3 wickets down for 49 after 9 overs. The weave of the skies, little bit of dark clouds gathering around, hovering around. It's in the air. One run to Jurendran. A very sunny day in Colombo. So far, it has been good for cricket. Oh, what happened there? Lost his balance. The batter. Again, trying to come down the wicket, but the pace of the ball not allowing him to step forward. Another run to Boteju. Hit hard down the ground for a single. This is a match of the MCA Division E between these two teams. And if you are interested, there's another match going on at the Thurston grounds. Dropped it short. The match at the Thurston grounds is between Morrison's and SL Pharmaceuticals. 10 overs done. Akbar Brothers 52 for 3.
There we see Shannon Saleh 3 for 15 right at the top, doing a great job. Sega also good partnership, bowling partnership, 2 overs for 11. Isul was expensive, 1 over 11. So small partnership building here. Akbar Singh from the pavilion end. Taken on the full, driven down the ground just for a single. Been put into bat after the first 10, 53, 52 for 3. And nicely swept. Ball running down towards the fence. Can that fielder get there? No, he won't. A long way to run from deep mid-wicket. to the fence. So 4 runs to Pasindu Poteju onto 24 of 21. So we need to get a move on now. Something in the region of they were looking at something in the region of 150. That's what the captain said, but it's going to take a long way to get there. Full toss, again hammered down the ground, but straight to the fielder. Just a 1 run. Akbar Singh tossing that ball up. A stiff breeze going across the ground. See the wicketkeeper, the t-shirts also fluttering. Going down the leg side. Rodendran getting his leg in the way. Missed out on getting a wide. Again in there. Couple of bouncers to that fielder. At long on. Seven runs conceded in this over so far. Discussion with the captain. Again a full toss. Again too long off fielder. Another single. So 8 runs in that over. And after 11 it has moved on to 60 for 3. That's the partnership so far. 38 from 38. Pasindu Poteju has got 25 of them. And Rodendran 13. That's Aditya Veerasinghe. 2 overs for 9 runs, and he picks up a wicket. Bit of a lazy shot by Pasindu Poteju. What was he trying to do there? Was he trying to cut a straight delivery? Oh yes. Not sure whether he had an inside edge onto the stumps, but it was quite straight. And missing one. Too close to cut. Pasindu Poteju to walk back for 26. It's 60 for 4. Vikum Tarusha, the new batsman, walking in straight away, will be on strike. Aditya has done a pretty decent job. 2.1 overs, 1 for 9. That's Vikum Tarusha. Highest of 27, 163 runs, 85 strike rate. Again, cutting it. Don't be careful. It's too close. Be hard to cut. And again, short cut. Brilliantly fielded at short extra cover. Single. See the last wicket here. Yeah, that was very much straight, coming in with the arm, trying to cut a ball which was really too close to the body. Goes in there this time. Fielder getting under it. Oh, good effort. Again, had to dive forward. got it into his hands and then dropped it. Seen about 3 chances going begging, but this one, it'll be put down as a chance because he got his hands to it. But a very good effort. Again going cross-batted. There's a fielder out there. Deep square leg. Or deep mid-wicket. Yeah, it's deep mid-wicket. Again making room for himself, Surendran. Still manages to get a single. End of the 12th, it's 64 for 4. That's Avin Peshal. 44 wickets. 5 for 26 is best. Another left arm. Puts it wide outside the off stump. And then hammering it down the ground. A good bit of fielding on the boundary to restricted to just one. That was a poor running. The fielder had dived, stopped it, and had to get up and throw. That should have been 2 runs. Batsman ball watching. You need every run that you can get in these T20s. That run in there, straight to the fielder. You couldn't be more precise than just finding that fielder. Seeing that there are 2 fielders placed on the boundary. Going down on one knee, straight to that fielder. It just had to make sure got it in line with it. And ends up getting a wicket. Become Tarusha. Gone, caught Sean Fernando for 2, and that's the 5th wicket down for Akbar brothers. It's 65 for 5. Roshan Pereira, the new batsman. 65 highest with 86 runs. Striking at 110, so can expect some fireworks here. Avin Peshal has added to those 44 wickets that is taken. Oh. Was that off the bat or the thigh pad? See the last wicket replay again. This was what happened. Nicely flighted. Going down on one knee. Navin Peshal bowling really well. Teasing the batsman. You can see he's giving it air. That was what happened a few deliveries ago. Some shots to Roshan Perez off the mark with a single. Surendra now on 16 of 20. He'll need to stick around there and try and clear the boundaries. Can give an air. Plays it to that long on fielder. Single. To end his first over, 3 runs and a wicket. And after 13, it's 67 for 5. That's the batting card so far. Chatur Devinder for 4. San Sankalpa for 9. Chamud Seniratna, the top 3. All single digit figures for 6. Pasindu Boteju 26. And Vikom Tarusha for 2. Surendran on 17 not out. And Pereira on 1. So far for Akbar brothers. Projected score showing 103. This one dragged down by Aditya. In there again. But on the bounce to the field. This is that Aditya's wicket early on. The set batsman. Right through there. That was the wrong shot selection. Aditya doing a great job in his last over. 1 for 14. Dot balls keeping the new batsman on strike. That's another way of doing it. Trying to go faster, but pulling it short, and Roshan gets a single. Brings the man who's been out there for 22 deliveries on the strike, Surendran. Goes big this time. There is a fielder, but no, clears the boundary. A 6. So that's exactly what they need from Surendran at the moment. Try and clear the boundaries. Going down on one knee and hammering it. Well, the fielder in that area, but slightly away from him. This time again wide out. So that was trying to work it onto the leg. End of another over. 14 done. It's 75 for 5. Bowling card Shannon Saleh 3 for 15. Aditya 1. And Avin 1. Oh, brilliantly bowled. Typical left arm spinners ball to a right hand. Pitching in line and turning just past the stumps and the bat. Again giving it air. This time Roshan driving it down the ground for a single. doing the right thing, bringing Urendran on strike. So again on one knee, likes that leg side. Right in the gap, looking for the second. Oh, this could be trouble. This could be trouble. The throw came in, but on the bounce, the wicketkeeper had to wait for it because it was bounced and went up. We had to bring it, collect it and bring it down. That saved the batsman. There we see. Yes, just in time. The throw was direct to the wicketkeeper. I think that would have been gone for all money. Indecision again, because that was also played into the gap. So if they ran the first one fast, maybe second one was on offer. This one in there. Taken, brilliantly taken. That was a very good catch. Had to dive. Akbar loses their 6th wicket. Trying to play on the leg. Oh yes, had to leap in there. And then on the second attempt, diving backwards. To turn and dive. Had the presence of mind. Caught by Chandula, bowled Avin. So Avin picks up his second. And it's 77 for 6. Taranga Kumar, the new batsman, walking in. Avin Peshala, 2 for 5 now. Been a wicket taker for NDB. Into those 40 odd wickets that he had taken before this game. There we see Taranga Kumar 150-55 as his highest. Interesting 123 strike rate. Doesn't hang around. This is the wicket. We can see that again. Pushing a bit too early. Basically hitting that ball in there and getting it again. Nicely bowled. Sam cut past that diving fielder. Taranga Kumar off the mark with that single. And it's 15 overs done. It's 78 for 6.
Partnership so far. The best being the 4th wicket partnership between Pasindu Boteju and Urendran. 38 runs between them. And now Akbar brothers 6 down for 78. 5 more overs to go. Akbar Amarasinghe back into the attack. Will come with a single. Now Urendran, he is the key. He has been there for some time now. Scored 25. Definitely has the hitting ability. Hit a 6 over mid wicket. Trying to hit this time around, but that was a good effort at the boundary. These are very hard chances. When the ball is dipping in front of you, as you can see, good effort. Hit hard down the ground for another single by Tharanga Kumara. So far, NDB has been in the hunt. They have been good after winning the toss, electing to bowl first. It's up in the air, but the fielder not charging. A better effort needed. $82 for 6 now. Again hit hard. Same region. One run. One more delivery to go. All in singles so far in this over. It's in the air. A definite chance. And he held on to it. That's a good take by the fielder. He had to run around a few yards. And he did it to perfection. Yurendran is the man to depart. Here's the replay. It's in there for a while. That's very good by the fielder at long on. 7 wickets down now. Akbar brothers 83. Yurendran going down as the 7th wicket for 27. Avin Peshala to continue. Again, another chance. A fielder is charging. Despite that, 2 runs to the batter. Avin Peshala has taken 2 wickets so far. This is what happened in the last ball. Hit hard again, down the ground. This has to be a 6. Yes, it is. A strong hit. It was on the full length and he could get under the ball. Feet never moved, but the bat did. Tharanga Kumara moves up to 12 off 7 now. Good follow-up delivery by Avin Peshala. He's not afraid to pitch it up to the batter. That's one of the great strength of a spinner. This is Captain Kusalatapattu, the new batter. Good delivery. Good bowling by Avin Peshala, apart from that 6 in the second delivery. This was spinning away. Big appeal and gets his man. Avin Peshala picks up his 3rd. That's the captain who is walking back to the pavilion. Really good bowling. That didn't spin. Would have hit the leg stump or the middle stump. Kusalatapattu is going back to the pavilion without troubling the scorers. Akbar brothers, 92 for 8. Nipuna Piris taking his guard. 5 matches to him. A single to get off the mark. That's 17 overs done. Akbar brothers 8 down for 93. Now this is Avin Peshala setting up the batter. This is the ball before the wicket and then this delivery. One spun and the next one didn't. Now Sega Anuj Dharan is into the attack. So far 2 overs, 11 runs and no wickets for him. It's Nipuna Piris, the new batter, to face him. Still 18 deliveries to go. If they can bat the 20 overs, they can manage to get somewhere around 120. Oh. Was it a high full toss? The umpire signals wide. Wide to start off the 18th over. Now Taranga Kumara, who can hit a long ball, is on strike on 13 of 8. Low full toss. No chance of getting under it. Most of these median pacers use this tactic against the batters. The latter half of the over, in the death overs particular. Now Nipun Piris. It's over the backward point fielder and running down to the boundary. These are valuable runs from the lower order. Not that it's fluent, but all these runs matter. Here's Anuj Dharan. 6 runs off his over so far. Nipun Peri stepping back and turning it away for another single. Fourth delivery coming up. There's a wide Yorker. Good option to have if you are a medium pacer and bowling in the death overs. Nipun Peri is having a look onto the leg side. And plays it on the off. A direct hit would have been interesting. Now the projected score at this rate would be 116. They've got to better that. A hook shot over the infield and running down for another boundary. These are useful runs from Taranga Kumara. He moves up to 19 off 11. 18 overs done. Akbar brothers 107 for 8. Avin Peshala to finish off his spell. 3 wickets for 16 so far in his 3 overs. Has been a brilliant spell. Chance of a run. Bice signaled by the umpire. Now this is the aggressor, Taranga Kumara. Playing it in the air. And the fielder coming around it and takes it brilliantly. That's a very good catch. Pointing fingers upright. He looked to have misjudged for a while, but he held on to it at the end. Avin Peshala takes the wicket of Taranga Kumara. This is how it ended. Very good effort. Very good catch. The catching has been good by NDB. Taranga Kumara has to go. Akbar brothers 9 down now for 108. Chintaka Shriyanta is the last man in. inside edge for a single. Shreyantha off the mark. Another look at this catch. You can watch it over and over again. It is head in the process as well. Now Avin Peshala trying all his tricks against the last few batters, last pair. Another single to Nipun Piris. That's good running. A good throw as well, but the batter was safe. Early call. Avin Peshala. Brilliant spell coming to an end. This is the last delivery. Flied it up. Missed the bat. That's 4 overs for Avin Peshala for 4 wickets and 18 runs. Good effort by him. Good bowling performance by Avin Peshala. Akbar brothers 110 for 9. Segar Anuj Dharan to bowl the last over. 110 on the board for Akbar brothers. If they can get another 10 runs, they might have a chance. Here's Nipun Piris. Wide delivery. Another extra to the tally. Now the total is on Nelson. 1-1-1 for 9. That's gone. Straight onto the stumps. Bowled faster and finishing it off in style. So that would be the end of Akbar brothers innings. Straight on the middle stump. 111 on the board. Nipun Piris was the last man to get out. Chintaka Shreyantha at the other end was not out on 1. Altogether, a very good performance by NDB, winning the toss and deciding to field first. The catching was very good. That was on point this innings. This is the batting card of Akbar brothers. Top scorer being Yurendran, 27 to him of 28. Apart from him, 26 to Pasidu Boteju, and Tharanga Kumara played a little cameo at the end, 19 of 12. Akbar brothers 111 all out at the end of the innings. The bowling card for NDB, Shanun Saile started off brilliantly with 3 wickets for 15. Finished off his spell very economically, 3.75. And Segar Anuj Dharan took the last wicket, 3 overs for 26. And Avin Peshala being the pick of the bowlers, 18 runs and 4 wickets in his 4-over quota. Now this is the highlight reel of this innings. NDB won the toss and decided to bowl first. It was not a bad start by the openers, but it was Shanun Saleh who brought back NDB into the game and got the top order wickets. They were able to score these boundaries time to time. It was Saleh who was threatening all the time, and the fielding has been good. Not this time around. Then Pasidu Boteju along with Yurendran put up a partnership of 38 for the 4th wicket. But since Boteju departed, it was all problems for Akbar brothers. Yurendran put up a lonely battle. That was a very good catch. And this was too. He had to run around the boundary. This was the captain's wicket. He went without scoring. And Tharanga Kumara tried to get his team back into this game. And this catch was another great one, sacrificing it all on the field. That's how it ended. 111 all out for Akbar brothers. The target would be 112 for NDB. And now we are going for a short break. We'll be back with the NDB reply. Stay tuned with the Sportylk.
Welcome back to the Royal College grounds for the second innings of this match between NDB Bank and Akbar Brothers. Akbar Brothers have been asked to bat first. We're all out for 111 in the 20th over. So 112 is the target for NDB in basically 20 overs. Umpires out. The fielding team have made their way. And the batsmen also have made their way to the centre. Will be interesting to see how NDB go about this target. The first game, captain saying that since it's their first game, they were thinking of the reason they wanted bowl first. Work out their combinations. Bowler is at his mark from the Royal College end. So Swan Dimel and Sean Fernando, the two opening batsmen, and Nipuna Piris with the ball in hand. That's Swan Dimel. 72 is highest, a good strike rate of 109 with the 2 half centuries. And a 3 for 27. Nipuna Piris his best 10 wickets, averaging 7 runs per over, a little bit on the high side. And here we go, first ball, full toss, flicked for a maximum. We see that signal, so straight away, positive start. A loosener from Nipuna. There was a field on the boundary, but sailed over his head. What a way to start. So Andy straight away moves on to 6 off just 1 delivery. Another full delivery. Again, flicked off his pads, beats that short mid-wicket field into the boundary. So it's 10 off 2. Maybe again asking to be hit on the pads. Foolish. Well, trying to keep it up, trying to get some movement. But unfortunately, both were taken as full tosses. Pressure on Piris once again, pulled again over that mid-wicket fielder, but mid-on coming around. I think also brings John Fernando. Shawan Fernando. Shawan Fernando, highest of 50, strike rate of 87, just the 150, 316 runs so far. Shortish coming into the batsman. Interesting, we had a 6, a 4, a single and a dot ball in the first 4 deliveries of this innings. Gentle medium pace. So add another one to that, a wide. Different things. There were 2 more deliveries left. What will we see from Nipuna Piris? This is much better. In line with the stumps. Not letting Fernando free his arms. So NDB, the man to watch. On the pads this time. Another dot ball to end the first over. Expensive first over. 12 for none after one. So now just the 100 needed of 114. The skipper Kusala Pattu. 28 wickets, 4 for 9 is best. Will need that 4 for 9 sort of bowling if they make any inroads and try and make a match of this. Managed to get just 111. This one, NDB goes again in there. Couple of bounces into the fence, was it? Or was it all the way? Oh yes, it's a 6. So both opening bowlers been treated with a 6 in their first delivery. Meaning business. There we see that. Loves that leg side. Score has moved on to 18. So on 17 of just 4 deliveries. Pattu being greeted also with the same as his opening partner, 6 in the first delivery. Again driven down the ground. This might be another boundary. Yes, it is. So identical start, a 6 and a 4. Treating both bowlers the same. Ball was much better, but driven straight down the ground. So has quickly moved on to 22. This one again. That's got the boundary again. No fielders, just the 2 fielders outside in this first power play. And so NDB having fun out there. Loves that leg side, clears that front foot. Another boundary. Does one better than the first 3 balls he faced in the first over. Let's get 11. He's got 14 here. On to 25 of 6. What sort of field can they set for this guy? Looking leg side-ish. I would have that deep mid wicket also on the fence. Don't need your third man fine leg back. This man is just going. Got a mid on. Walks down the track. This time going short. Gets a top edge. No slips into the boundary. A 6 and 3 fours in this innings. He is having a blast. 29 of 7. 30 on the board. This time down the leg side. Missed a full toss. Salatapattu flirting with danger. Making the change, coming round the wicket, trying to bowl at the body. You cannot bowl full tosses to Sohan. And now it's Fernando. This is Chavan off the mark. No, he's not. Looking for that single. Sohan rightfully turning him away. Got enough runs. Why would you want to risk it? End of the second over. It's 31 for no loss. 81 needed of 108. There we see that again. Playing it to that fielder. He was down the track, Fernando. Well, direct hit might have had him in trouble. Good call by Sohan Dimel. For one, it was the last ball of that over. He didn't want to. He wants to take strike. Rapir is 1 over for 12. Skipper going for 18. Or was it 19? Again, makes room for himself. This time all along the ground just for a single. That's what Pires will want. Give him the single, keep Sohan off strike. And bowl at the new batsman. Fernandez pace forward deliveries, still get off the mark. Make that 5 on the pads. That would have been some easy runs if he has got some bat on it. On the thigh pad. Trying to go for a big hit. Missing it completely, and the wicketkeeper also missing it. Fernando off strike, but still not off the mark. It was a bye, sorry. The important thing is getting Sohan Dimel on strike. Foolish delivery, driven round the ground. That might be another boundary. No, brilliance. Oh, just got a hand to it, stopped it, but couldn't pull it back. So another boundary, dealing in boundaries. Sohan Dimel on to 35 of 10. Well, if he bats for 5 to 6 overs, that total of 111 will be made short work. This time gives himself room. Goes in there. Another boundary. Fielder trying to put his foot. Not a good thing. Should have bent down or brought in the dive. But he is dealing in boundaries. Was in there. Bouncing away. Yes, should have tried to get down to it. Doesn't matter. Back-to-back boundaries. Sohan Dimel on to 39 now. This time again walking down the track. Brilliant batting here. Just hitting the ball to all corners. Another boundary back to back. That's 3 boundaries in that over. Gone for 25 off 2, and after 3 it's 45 for no loss. Going at 15 runs per over. 43 out of the 45 from Swan Demel. Fernando, none yet. Shawan Fernando. Sankalpa, the new bowler. Skipper taking himself on, trying to introduce spin into the attack. This will be interesting. 115 wickets for Sankalpa. 6 for 15 is best, so he's a wicket taker. No better time to come in. Right arm off spin. Sean Fernando still to get off the mark. 7 deliveries. Needs to get that single. Get Demel on strike. This time he does uses his feet down the track. Just the 1 run. Now it's going to see how Swan will handle the off spinner. The only problem is he'll be turning it into him. The right hand, he likes to go leg side-ish. Again leg side-ish. Looking for that single. So he's not going to move from there. He wants to strike. Again, that one also on the legs. So I think most of his runs, I think all of his runs have been leg side-ish. That's in the air, but over that short extra cover fielder. Will he come back for a second? Yes, he is. Well, yeah, he had a boundary on the off, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that edge that went plus the slips would have been. He got a boundary there. Apart from that, and this 2 that he got just now, I think all the others are on the leg side. Again, going aerial, but this time there is a fielder. The boundary won't get the boundary, just a single. It's on to 46 of 15 deliveries. Let's go on 49 in the 4th over. Four was done. It's 49 for no loss. That's Chamoda Senaviratna. Another spinner coming on. Trying to bring the spinners on. Try to pick this wicket. So Andimel, the main man. His wicket is going to be crucial. That's it. He has struck. Swan going on the back foot. There again you see that difference because he's looking to play on the leg side. Pat coming down from an angle. And the spinner getting that turn. Oh yes, beaten off his pad onto the stumps. So Andimel gone bold Chamoda Senaviratna for 46 of just 16 deliveries. Done his part, but must be kicking himself. He was having fun out there. It's 49 for 1 after 4.1. Akbar Singh, the new batsman. Fastish off breaks from Chamoda. Oh, that would have been his second wicket. That was quite an easy chance. Not expecting it. You need to anticipate everything that's going to come to you. Akbar Singh off the mark. This time, Sean Fernando gets the boundary. So 54 on the board now. It was a lovely shot. Played in that gap. All along the ground. .54. Boundaries coming in every over this time. Fernando using his feet. Plays the spin much better by the looks of it. This time again plays it late, but short third. Can't beat short third. End of the fifth over. Very good over. 1 for 5 for Chamoda Senaviratna, and after 5 overs it's 54 for 1.
NDB off to a flyer. They reached 50 in no time in 5 overs. It was Sohan Demel who scored 46 of 16. Missed out on an opportunity to score a faster 50. Now Sahan Sankalpa is back onto the attack. Akbar Amarasinghe on strike. 54 for 1, 54 for 2 it could have been. If the bowler could hold on to that catch in the previous over. Here comes Sahan Sankalpa. Full toss on his legs. Nicely put away for another 4. Easy pickings. Now 54 runs more of 89 deliveries. Nicely cut away. A misfield at backward point. Short third man, in fact. 2 runs for Akbar Amarasinghe. Driven down the ground. The bowler put a hand to it. Cut off that single. They are still going at 10 runs and over. Nicely sock swept over the fielder. Another 6. This is very good batting by NDB. Very good attacking batting. 12 runs so far in this over. Going great guns. Was out of the reach of that fielder. Another single. Down to backward point. 67 for 1 now. Current run rate at 11.5. Charging down the wicket and put it over the infield and over long on as well. They are dealing in 6s right now. 73 for 1 after 6 overs. Last ball of the last over. A big hit by Fernando. Now Akbar Amarasinghe facing Chamo the Senaviratne. They are 39 runs short. Easy batting conditions for them. Sohan Demel made the task easier for his team by scoring 46 or 15. Trying to run it down to third man. Couldn't find the gap. left it alone. They can't afford to leave these deliveries at will. They've got enough runs. The run rate is covered. That's through the covers for 4. A handsome shot. Threw his hands at it. And using his wrists really nicely. 5 runs so far in this over. 2 more deliveries to go. Another single down to long off. A fantastic display of attacking batting by NDB. Left alone by Akbar Amarasinghe. After 7 overs, NDB 79 for 1. This is how the batting card looks like. Sohan Demel started off brilliantly, got his team to a flyer. 46 off 16, 7 fours in it and 2 sixes. Now Shawan Fernando on 16 off 17, 2 fours and a 6. Akbar Amarasinghe 1 4 and a 6 for his 15. Now Chintaka Shriyantha has been introduced into the attack. The ball is leg spin. They could have started off with this spinner. Flighted up, inviting the batter to go after it. Again, straight to the fielder. Now, rare 2 dot deliveries in this over. But they can't afford to have these dot balls. Required run rate is under 3. Full toss. Pour away. Another 4. They are taking it easy and they are on the attack as well. Minimum of risk. As it turned away for another 2. Now Shawan Fernando moves up to 22 of 21. $27 more to win. An easy task given the amount of deliveries left in this innings. Pulled up in the air. A fielder coming under it and takes it. That's the second wicket going down for NDB. But is it too late for Akbar brothers? It's Shawan Fernando. Good catch at the boundary. Shawan Fernando goes for 22. NDB 85 for 2. Rajantha Chandula is the new man in. 30 matches. Quite a lot of experience behind him. 16 plus average. Tossed up delivery. Left alone by Rajantha Chandula. 8 overs done. 2 wickets down for 85. Bowling performances so far. Nobody apart from Chamoda Senaviratne and Chintaka Shriyantha has been able to stop these runs. These are the wickets. First wicket, that was Sohan Timel, made a valiant innings. And then Shawan Fernando. Both openers are back in the pavilion. Now Chamoda Senaviratne is back. He's going to bowl his third over. 1 wicket so far. Now Akbar brothers might need a miracle if they are to win this match. Stoppage of runs is not going to happen. It's up in there. But falling in between the two fielders. The bowler himself ran under it but couldn't reach it. He has been bowling well, given the situation, Chamoda Senaviratne, but they haven't got enough runs. Nicely defended. 26 more in 70 deliveries. Nicely stopped. Twelve runs in these overs by Chamoda Senaviratne. That's a no ball. Signaled by the umpire. A free hit. A very good opportunity for Rajantha Chandula to get off the mark with a freebie. Hit hard down to mid-wicket. Just a single. It was hit along the ground. Now Akbar Amar Singha. That's played brilliantly and very nicely fielded. And a good return as well. 2 runs for Akbar Amar Singha. Good cricket all around. Last ball of the 9th over. Nicely timed shot, but straight to the fielder at long off. That ends the 9th over. NDB 91 for 2. required run rate is just under 2. That should not be bothering these batters. It's high up in the air, but the fielder can't get around it. That's a 6 for Akbar Amarasinghe. That was nicely hit. A full toss, and given the treatment it deserved, another 6, back-to-back sixes in this over for Akbar Amarasinghe. He moves up to 31 of 14. Oh no. Chintaka Shriyantha straight under pressure. That was onto the road, out of this ground. 100 is up for NDB, 103 for 2. This is modern cricket for you. A very good attacking display of batting. Both of the openers, especially Sohan Dimel. Now these are the back-to-back sixes. That was hit of Krishantha. This one went further. Now the two worms, you can see clear daylight between them. NDB is cruising. Towards victory. 9 more runs in 64 deliveries to win this game. Can they do it in this over? 4 more deliveries to go. A dot delivery to follow up. That's where he should be more often. On the offside. Ball it on the off. Hit the good length. Just like that. But they are too late anyway. He was well prepared for that, Akbar Amarasinghe. And that's another mistake in the field. Another boundary. Altogether, that's the 16th run scored off this over. Oh, that's sloppy. Last ball coming up in the 10th over. Up in the air. But just a single to end the over. 17 runs off it. 10 overs done. 107 for 2. Four runs to win of 60. They've got 10 overs to get these 4 runs. That's how much of a damage the openers did to the opposition. Tharanga Kumara to bowl the 11th over. That's it. That's the win for NDB. A very convincing one. They've done it easily in 10.1 overs. Akbar Amarasinghe finishing it off 40 not out from 19 balls. This is really good. An exhibition of modern cricket. An exhibition of modern way of batting. They were aggressive from the get-go. Sohan Demel in particular. He was hammering all these bowlers. Got his team to a flyer. And Akbar Amarasinghe finishing it off with ease. Sohan Demel scored 46 off 16. He could have got that half century, but fell before that. And Shawan Fernando 22 off 22. Akbar Amarasinghe not out 40 from 19. 3 sixes in his innings. And Rajantha Chandula 1 off 5. 112 chased down in 10.1 overs. In the bowling department, it was Chintaka Shriyantha and Chamoda Senaviratne who got wickets, but it was too late. 3 extras, but that didn't really matter. They were scoring off the bat. Moving on to the highlights of this innings. The whole innings has been a highlight, isn't it? Sohan Demel murdered these bowlers from the get-go. From the first ball, he was on song, playing down the ground, squarer. He had everything correct. A bit of luck too. They say fortune favors the brave. It was brilliant on his leg side. Hit those sixes with ease. And this was how he fell off. And then Shawan Fernando, along with Akbar Amarasinghe, put up another partnership. Fernando took some time to find his rhythm, but from then on he started hitting those sixes as well. This was how he departed, and 2 sixes in 2 balls for Akbar Amarasinghe against Krishantha. This was done with ease, with some of these supportive efforts from the fielders as well. All in all, that was a brilliant display of batting. This is how the match summary looks like. Akbar brothers put into bat by NDB, 111 all out. Yurendran 27 of 28. Pasidhu Boteju 26 of 24. Avin Peshala bowled really well in his 4 over spell. 18 runs for 4 wickets. And Shanun Saleh gave them the start that they wanted. 3 wickets for 15. NDB in reply, that took them 10 overs to go past that target. 112 for 2. Sohan Demel played a brilliant innings, 46 of 16. Akbar Amarasinghe not out, 40 of 19, and Shawan Fernando 2. Chamoda Senaviratne and Chintaka Shriyantha got wickets. That's how this game ended. A brilliant display of batting at the end of it. And we'll be back with the next game at the Royal College grounds. Until we see you again, stay tuned with Sportylk.